Welcome back to the System That Man Built podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Brian. And today we've reached the finale, episode 7, the last 2 chapters of the book, the vision of the future, and the lessons the genome learned after 324 generations of evolution.
This episode is special because chapters 13 and 14 aren't just the end of the story, they're the beginning of what SST is becoming. The trading terminal, the next evolution, the interface that turns the alpha engine from a monitoring tool into a full trading cockpit.
And then chapter 14, the genome's verdict. The truths it discovered, the signals it elevated, the indicators it rejected, the patterns it validated, the insights that no textbook, no guru, no trading course has ever taught with this level of empirical clarity.
Let's dive in, because Chapter 13 opens with a vision that feels like the future of retail trading.
The trading terminal, the future of SST.
Chapter 13 begins with a simple but electrifying idea. What if the AI showed you exactly what it was thinking and let you override it with a single click?
Not a black box, not a dashboard, a terminal, a cockpit, a place where the human and the AI trade together.
The book describes it beautifully. The difference between watching a pilot fly the plane and sitting in the co-pilot seat with working controls.
And the terminal is built around 5 components, each one a major leap forward.
Phase 1. Live charts.
The first phase is live charts. Real-time candlesticks, indicator overlays, volume, VWAP, EMA, RSI, MACD, ATR, and the supernova marker.
And the genius move, using TradingView's lightweight charts library, the same rendering engine used by major exchanges, but free, open source, and blazing fast.
The charts show the market the way the genome sees it, not just price, not just candles, but the signals that matter.
EMA 21, VWAP, RSI, MACD, ATR, supernova confluence.
It's the genome's worldview visualized.
Phase 2. The trade ticket.
Phase 2 is where the terminal becomes a tool, not just a display. The trade ticket lets you buy or sell with one click, from the chart or the scanner.
And it's smart. It pre-fills the position size. It calculates risk. It shows the genome's grade. It warns you if the setup is weak.
It's like having a risk manager sitting next to you saying, "Hey, this is a B+, are you sure?"
Phase 3. Active position cards.
Phase 3 is one of my favorites. Interactive position cards. Each open trade becomes a card with
Real-time P&L. Stop-loss slider. Trailing stop controls. Take profit progress. Partial exit buttons. Risk metrics. Basis tags.
It's visual, it's intuitive, it's everything TWS should be but isn't.
Phase 4. The auto trade monitor.
This is the showstopper, a real-time feed of every decision the AI makes, with timestamps, reasoning, and override controls.
It's like watching the AI think out loud.
You see,
Scout detecting a setup. Brains scoring it. Risk manager approving it. Auto trader executing it. Exit logic unfolding.
And you can intervene, pause, cancel, force exit, override.
the human is always the captain.
Phase 5. Chart trade integration.
This is where the terminal becomes a cockpit. Click the chart to set stops, drag trailing lines, visual brackets, risk shading, historical trade markers.
It's the future of retail trading, a unified interface where scanning, charting, execution, and AI intelligence all live in one place.
The server-based advantage.
And the architecture is brilliant. The terminal runs on the server, not the desktop. That means
No installation. No updates. No state loss. Access from any device. Persistent logic, even if the browser closes.
It's the opposite of TWS. It's modern, it's elegant, it's accessible.
The competitive landscape.
The book maps the entire industry Bloomberg, Icon, DAS, Thinkorswim, Robinhood and shows that none of them offer what SST does.
Because none of them have a genome. None of them evolve. None of them learn. None of them explain their reasoning. None of them integrate scanning, charting, execution, and AI intelligence into one interface.
SST isn't competing with existing tools, it's creating a new category.
The Alpha to Omega Bridge.
Chapter 13 ends with the future, the Omega engine, stocks, options, futures, forex, crypto, bonds.
The architecture doesn't change, the genome expands, the system grows.
Alpha is the beginning, Omega is the completion.
Chapter 14. What the Genome Learned.
Now we enter Chapter 14, and this chapter is a revelation. It's the genome's verdict, the truth about what actually works in the market.
And the findings are shocking, not because they're weird, but because they're honest. They're empirical. They're based on outcomes, not theory.
Volume is king. Weight 2.0.
The genome's strongest conviction. Volume surge is the number one predictor of profitable trades.
Not MACD, not RSI, not chart patterns, volume.
Volume versus float, also near the ceiling.
The genome discovered what pros have always known. Volume precedes price.
Momentum matters. Weight 2.0.
Price momentum also hit the ceiling. The genome wants stocks that are already moving.
It's a trend follower, not a bottom picker, not a contrarian, a momentum machine.
EMA trend. Weight 2.0.
EMA 21 trend confirmation also hit the ceiling. The genome wants alignment.
Above EMA, bullish. Below EMA, bearish.
May CD. The shocking revelation. Weight 0.2.
This is the bombshell. MACD, one of the most widely taught indicators, was demoted to the floor.
The genome hates it. Why? Because it's lagging. By the time MACD fires, the move is over.
In small-cap momentum trading, MACD is too slow.
RSI rising. Also at the floor.
Another shocker, RSI rising in the classic momentum confirmation was demoted to irrelevance.
Because in momentum trading, high RSI is a feature, not a bug.
Insider buying. Weight 1.8.
One of the most fascinating findings, insider cluster buys are one of the strongest signals in the entire genome.
The people who run the company know more than your chart does.
Supernova confluence. Weight 1.5,4.
The genome validated the supernova indicator, the five-factor confluence.
Volume, momentum, trend, VBUAP, catalyst.
When all five fire, the probability skyrockets.
The intelligence signals validated.
The genome validated.
Sykes morning panic. Money Monday. Multi-source confirmation.
The patterns work, but the alert model doesn't. The genome executes them without human latency.
The limitations, honesty matters.
The genome also admits what it hasn't learned yet.
Market regime adaptation. Commission floor. Slippage model. Correlation guard. Exit target optimization.
It's honest, it knows its limits, it knows it needs more data.
The lessons for traders.
Chapter 14 ends with 5 lessons.
Volume is the only indicator you can't fake. Confluence beats conviction. Textbook indicators are not gospel. Insider buying matters more than you think. Losses should teach you more than wins.
These lessons alone are worth the price of the book.
The democratization of AI trading.
The book ends with a powerful message. AI trading is not just for hedge funds. One person can build it, one person did.
The genome proves that the barrier isn't capital, it's persistence, it's architecture, it's discipline.
Closing. The end of the series.
And that brings us to the end of episode 7 and the end of the system that man built.
This story isn't about AI replacing traders. It's about AI empowering them, supporting them, protecting them, teaching them.
It's about building a system that learns, a system that evolves, a system that grows with you.
And it's about the builder, one person who decided to create something the retail world had never seen.
This has been an incredible journey.
And it's only the beginning.